Electric actuation. In this slide, we are showing basic electrically operated actuator. Disadvantages of the electro-hydraulic type system. One of the major disadvantages of the electro-hydraulic type system is the need for a constant source of pressure, entailing the constant use of electric power, the constant running of motor and pumps. This problem is overcome in the electrical actuator, often referred to as a motor operated MOV, where an electric motor drives the valve stem through a worm gear assembly as shown in figure. Voltage requirements are generally in the range 110/230 volt AC and 24 volt AC or 24 volt DC. Request: it is hoped that this session is going to be useful to you. Please press like button. Please सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल. यह लेक्चर हिंदी में भी उपलब्ध है. One of the fundamental requirements of any actuator/valve combination is that it should be non-reversing. The motor should drive the valve and the forces on a butterfly valve, for example, must not feed back and drive the motor. Traditionally, this non-reversing characteristic has been accomplished using a simple worm gear system in which a worm drive on the motor shaft drives a worm gear. In this arrangement, the wheel cannot drive back through the worm as long as the worm crosses the wheel at an acute angle, which is less than 45 degrees. Such gearing also provides a speed reduction of as much as 100 to 1 with a corresponding increase in torque, providing a reasonably compact solution for even large valves. In this section, we are going to talk about drawbacks of electric actuation. Despite the advantages as mentioned earlier, electric actuators suffer from a number of drawbacks that preclude their use in all but a few applications. One of the most serious limitations of an electric actuator is the speed of valve movement, which can be as low as 4 seconds per millimeter and generally rules out their use for modulating control. Another serious drawback is that MOVs generally have a fail in place rather than a fail safe action. For this reason, most are equipped with a mechanically operated hand wheel that allows the valve to be manually operated to its open or closed position in the event of power or mechanical failure. A further problem with electric actuators is that there are only a few that are certified for hazardous areas. Lastly, electric actuators are generally more expensive than their equivalent pneumatically operated actuators, and their complexity makes them more difficult to maintain. Request: it is hoped that this session was useful to you. Please press like button. Please सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल। यह लेक्चर हिंदी में भी उपलब्ध है। This lecture series is in loving memory of my late wife, Mrs. Ambika Chadha, maiden name Pammi Mani.